Hey, good morning everyone. Randy's World Philippines coming to you again from the Philippines, Tabogon, Cebu, Philippines. Today's video, I know many of you have been waiting for this. It is going to be the video that's going to conclude the finishing, the 100% completed, thank God, of my beautiful retirement home here in the Philippines. Stick around. I'm going to give you all kinds of details. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. And you're going to get a lot from it, especially if you're thinking about moving or visiting the Philippines. Oh, before I forget, very important piece of key information. I am an American that moved here from America. I retired here to the Philippines at the age of 48 to escape the wokeness, to escape the never-ending chase for the dollar, and to escape the feeling like I was getting nowhere in the world of America. I love my country, but yet I found peace and love and happiness here in the Philippines. I did not move here for luxury. I did not move here for fast cars or fancy living or exotic, great caviar type of rich people food. No, I moved here for peace, mental clarity, and healing, and a strong American dollar. I have learned the new rich is debt-free living, peaceful living, and simple living. Now, let's go on a tour of my beautiful, budget-friendly house here in the Philippines. The house is on a 475 square meter lot. I'll show you this here. The latest thing that we've done is we've put down this concrete that goes around the entire house. That just makes things a lot easier and smoother. If you haven't went and seen my other 3 videos that show the house from about the midpoint on, go back and look at those. But it's 3 bedrooms, 2 guest rooms are downstairs. The master bedroom is upstairs there with the terrace. And we're going to take a quick just stroll around. You can see here we just recently completed laying the concrete down, which makes it so that the cars can get in and out. They're widening the road out there, thankfully. And it's also a cool day outside, thankfully. It's always a hot day here in the Philippines. All right, so we're going to go around and we're going to go inside. Here's the front door. Family is very important here in the Philippines. It's pretty much number 1. This house here is just a small little, I'd say it's probably 14 by 14 foot house. That's got a kitchen, a CR, which is comfort room or bathroom. I've definitely become more Filipino since I've been here. A bathroom here. Okay, and that's where the in-laws stay. Very close to our house. Okay, now this house was put up first, and then we decided to build this place here. And this over here is a hut. It's called a kubo. Some other extended families stay here from time to time. It's fresh air. It's cool, especially in the evenings, and it has everything that they need. And in the back, you see fire. They don't have trash pickup here. We burn all of our trash. This is our house. This is the in-laws' house here. You're going to see everything down and dirty. When I say down and dirty, I mean no dog and pony show here. No big time fixing everything up. You're going to see life exactly as it is. All of the dirty laundry. So here's a small plastic washing machine that is used a lot of the time. Sometimes the laundry is done by hand. It just depends. There's our aircon unit. And you're going to see my brother-in-law and my nephews having breakfast. Rice and hot dogs and soy sauce. This is what's called a dirty kitchen out here. It's only called a dirty kitchen because it's just outside, not because it's dirty necessarily. It actually is a very clean area. We do most of our cooking out here. A lot of times there's a big pot or a kettle out here. There's firewood, and we cook a lot of our food out here. You can hear we have some cats. We have a couple of dogs, or a few dogs also. They keep us company and they protect us. So this is where a lot of the cooking is done. And this is where the family eats at from time to time. We do also eat inside also. It just depends on who's eating and the mood and everything going on. So there's the in-laws' house. We're now circling back around through the back of my place here. We just put this awning up also, this covering, which was not here during the last video. This makes it so that we can either gather out here or we can park our motorbikes. We also we've extended this concrete area out here so that clothes can be hung outside right up here, and they can easily be retrieved by the steps that are there. And also, I want to be sure that I give credit where credit is due. My brother-in-law right there, he's the one that is the brains behind the building of both of these structures. He did an awesome job, really, really good job. And so here's my scooter, and here's the backyard. And that's the other side of the driveway. There's a small washing machine unit that we have. I'm gonna walk around the side over here so you can see kind of like where we started at. That right there is the water tank that's wrapping around the terrace. Okay, and here's that awning right there. And there's my beautiful, gorgeous wife walking down the driveway. Okay, and now we're gonna go inside. Let's go. Okay, so like I said, it's 3 bedrooms, 2 stories, 2 guest rooms are downstairs, and a master bedroom is upstairs. I'll just give you a quick view here, and then we'll kind of go through everything, just absorb slowly each part of the house. So this is guest room number 1. It looks very plain. It's because it's not used much. We keep luggage, and we got some bunk beds in there in case we have some company. I have some balik bayan boxes, if you know what that is. Look it up. Basically, it's just storage boxes from the U.S. coming, and I'm going to put my book collection here. But this is just a simple 12 by 12 room with some beautiful tile or ceramic tile flooring. And here's something that's interesting. Look at the ceiling. They use something similar to the vinyl flooring, the laminate flooring that we use in the States for the floor. They use it and put it up top in the ceilings, and I think it looks great. I really, really do. We'll go to the second guest room here. This is also 12 by 12. This is slightly smaller than the in-laws house, which is right through that window. Okay, so they're very close in case we need to help them, or they're in good shape, but they're just, they're older, and we just need to be sure that we can hear them if they need us. Family is the number one thing here. Very simple room here in case we have guests. You can put their clothes there, and yep. And so here we have just a small sitting area, and we got some stuff gathered there. This is looking outside. Okay. I think I might have mentioned, but the lot is about 475 square meters. Excuse my dog. His name's Pac-Man, named after Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to give you guys a total cost here towards the end, and this will include everything from the air conditioners. We have an AC unit right there. And we have an AC unit right there. Okay, so here is the kitchen area with our refrigerator. Now, we were going to put a stove here, or an oven, and we decided not to because we didn't really need it. We're not baking any cakes, we're not baking cookies, so we elected to get something like this. It was considerably cheaper, took up less space, and we're very, very happy with it. It's all that we need. It's got a simple sink, microwave. He's extremely happy dog. He just grabs his toy and runs around. Look at him. No purpose, just running. Okay, all right, Pac-Man, you've been featured. Here's the CR, or comfort room, also known as bathroom. Shower head connected to the wall. Flushable Western toilet, westernized toilet. But you can use like a Tabo type of bath. Back here, you'll see we have everything to clean the bathroom, but we also have a dipper, which is that bucket, and we also have a stool, so that if you want, you can sit right here. Just sit down on that little stool, and you can get a big bucket, and you use that for water to come out, and you can have a traditional Filipino type of Tabo bath. Okay. And here's the living room. All right, we have a sofa, love seat, recliner, and of course we have curtains. My wife picked those curtains out. And you can see we also have a television. We have of course, your Wi-Fi. We have Netflix. We have a DVD player, the whole deal, Bluetooth. And of course, we have the sofa and the love seat. We have a table, large, big, not huge, super big screen, but big screen TV. We have everything here that we would want from America. We have our Wi-Fi. We have cable TV. All of that stuff is here. Okay, and then we have a small fan that helps push that cool air through the house because it does get very, very warm here in the Philippines. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, here's our dining room table. We use this, of course, if we eat inside, we use this to eat at, and for some of our other smaller family get-togethers, here's just some blogging equipment that I use and my computer. And also we're having a party here, in a few days, so I went and got some Johnny Walker Black Label. Drink it straight up, like a boss. It's the only way to do it. Just a little tip for you. Okay, so now let's go upstairs, but before we do that, let's get an orientation check of where we are. This area right here, we're not quite sure what we're gonna do with it, but you can see there's the hut right there that we were at. Okay, there's some fresh okra that my family just picked. Okay, we grow a lot of our food here. Okay, so this is the front view. It's gonna be new and improved maybe a little bit later, but we're not in a hurry yet to do anything with it. We're just gonna take our time. All right, let's go upstairs now. We just came upstairs. You can see here, that's where we just were. This is just a small relaxation area that separates the master bedroom from the terrace. We've got a big screen TV here. We got a little refrigerator with some Red Horse in it, some drinks and some snacks. We can make our coffee up here if we want in the mornings before we go downstairs. And we've got another small sofa. Let's go to the terrace. This is probably one of my most favorite parts of the house. If you notice also, the windows are all tinted. That's of course by design because it does get warm here, and the ocean is right there. You could, if some of those trees weren't there, you could see the ocean. And because of the direction we're facing, which right now I'm facing east, the sun comes up right up here. And because of that, the house gets very warm in the morning if it's not a cloudy overcast. So that's my wife out there actually doing some stuff with her flowers. Beautiful flag. I love this flag. Bring on the haters and all the heroes into the comments. We love this terrace. We really do. I'll show you how it wraps around. This is an apartment. This is an apartment complex here. And just so you know, you can rent an apartment there by the month for $365. And it's furnished. There's our water tank. This is where the water is brought in from the city. Every night, water is pumped in from the city, and that's where we keep it at, and it gives us plenty of water. Back over here, we've got mango, we've got jackfruit, and a couple other mystery fruits that we're not quite sure what they are, but the mangoes and the jackfruits, we know exactly where they're at. And this is actually called Mango Village, this area. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise. Sorry about the road construction out here. We're just thankful that they're widening the road. You can see here, I'll just show you all these mangoes. Those are not ripe yet, but it's funny because it's a blessing in disguise because I love mangoes. And at night I get woken up because of mangoes that fall onto the roof of the house, but I don't complain because they're free mangoes from heaven. It's wonderful. Oh, and by the way, the mangoes you get in the U.S., like at Walmart and Harris Teeter and Food Lion, they're nothing like the mangoes here. I don't know if it has to do with the soil or the climate or what it is, but the mangoes here are sweeter, juicier, and softer. And the color's more vibrant. It's completely different than what you've ever probably tasted before. Philippines are known for their mangoes. Okay, so here we are, back from upstairs or from downstairs. We're now upstairs. This is that room I was telling you about. This is the master bedroom. This also is 12 by 12. All the rooms are 12 by 12. Now, this is probably not the most ideal thing for a master bedroom, but we've learned to love it and we've adapted to it. The bed is a queen size bed. The room is 12 by 12, but we knew we wanted to have a CR or a bathroom. So we put the bathroom in, and as we were kind of drawing it out, we realized that it was going to significantly reduce where we could put the bed, whether it be here or here. But we put it here, and it's a little small in the way of where we can go, but we're happy with it. So here's the bathroom. This is probably one of the rooms that we spent a lot of time picking out the tile, picking out, what we wanted, the shower head. So here's the bathroom. Okay, and this is overlooking that new roof that we put. Okay, and there's the backyard. This house is now 100% completed. I can't think of anything else that we want or need to do to it. Again, simple living. I wasn't looking to put a a fancy smart home here. Nothing wrong with that, but I wasn't looking to put Alexa or any kind of that stuff in here, maybe in the future. But we stopped at the point of happiness. We didn't try to find a reason to spend every dollar that we could and then some. See, I feel like that's the problem that I had and maybe many others have in America is what else can we put on our credit card with a 24% interest rate? Let's go to the store and find something. That's not what we did here. We had a budget, we stuck to the budget, and then we stopped. Anything else we might want to do, we'll just do a little bit later on, but we're sticking to our budget because remember what I said about the new rich. Simple living, peaceful living, debt-free living. I'm definitely no one to talk. I've made my mistakes. But moving to the Philippines has taught me a little bit about self-discipline, appreciation for life and what we have now, and the spoiled, luxurious, very convenient life I had in America. It's simple here. People here struggle daily just to buy rice. And they're happy. They're very happy. They just love life. The total cost of the house, this includes labor, materials, this includes appliances, this includes the painting, the ACs, the furniture. We're sitting at about between $57,000 and $58,000. If you go back and watch my other videos, you'll be able to see how things kind of slowly evolved, okay? But we're looking at, you can just say 58 tops. Now, the outside, all the concreting we did on the outside, that used to be gravel and dirt. We finished all that up for right at about $3,000. Okay, so that also included labor. It was done in about 2 weeks. Timeline of the house. It was started in mid-January and finished mid-July. I had a wonderful construction team here. My brother-in-law and my father-in-law pretty much directed the whole thing. When they were working, what they were doing, how they were going to complete the project, and any challenges that came up. All right, I think that pretty much concludes the tour of the house. If you want, go back and look at my other videos because they go into a little bit more detail. They may also hit some areas that maybe I'm not hitting here. All those other videos with this one will be a little bit more encompassing and will probably hit any questions that you may have. There is a driveway here. Some of you may be wondering, do you have a car? I do have a scooter, but I also have a multi-cab. The multi-cab just happens to be over at some in-laws house down the road only because they're widening the road here, and I don't want to keep driving it over the bumpiness before they get it smoothed out. So yes, we do have a small multi-cab here, but the scooter really is all that we need. Simple living out here, peaceful living. It's just absolutely wonderful. If you have any questions, you can email me, or you can also find my email in my channel description. I just ask that you please subscribe, like this video, consider sharing it on your social media. I just want to get the word out to others that are retiring or just visiting. But if you're retiring and you have questions of what can we do in the Philippines as an expat, what kind of visa do I need? I even have a video on me extending my visa at the Bureau of Immigration not too long ago. Just what does it take to come here, and what can I do with my pension, with my passive income, with my investments? How can I maybe retire a little bit early and live my best life? Also, if you're wanting to know what daily expenses are, like how much does it cost to live here? You know the price of the house, you know the price of doing the outside. How much does it cost to actually live here? Like your day-to-day expenses, your cell phone, your water, your power, your food. There's another video I have on my channel also that goes over what I pay every month for all of those basic bare bones things that you need to live here. You get to actually sneak peek into what my budget is here in the Philippines. Now, it's not like this every single month, but it's a pretty good guide as to what it usually is, okay? Everyone, thank you very much. Please consider subscribing, sharing this to your social media. I just want to get the word out to other people so they can discover the beauty of the Philippines.